Arsenal won, Brentford won, and yeah, I mean, listen, like this game, I didn't really care that much about, to be honest. You know, we're not going to win the Premier League. We're gonna get top four, and you know, we have that big game against Real Madrid on Wednesday. Um, we're 3-0 up, and honestly, my assessment of the game today was, I'm glad that Arteta rotated the team as much as he did, because we got to keep our best players fresh, our best players fit, and we had to come away from that game today with no injuries, which we did. That's the most important thing I can say. Jorginho got hurt, but we know he's not going to be a big part of the plans for Wednesday. It looked like a chest injury. I don't know what happened. He didn't look too good coming off the pitch, but no, I mean, listen, I think that I thought that in the first half we looked okay. I thought that Martinelli was okay. I thought that Winieri was slightly above average, but he didn't do much. I thought Zinchenko played all right. And we obviously scored that goal from Tierney that was disallowed. It was a great ball in from Winieri, just happened to be offside, and excuse me. Yeah, I felt like that first half was pretty tame. Trossard had a shot that was saved by the goalkeeper, kind of right at him. And but besides that Tierney disallowed goal, besides that Trossard shot, we didn't really create much in that first half. The second half came, and a corner kick for Brentford caught by Raya. Very well done by Raya to have his head on a swivel, rolled it out to Declan Rice, who made a great run through the midfield all the way up and down the pitch, found Partey, good finish from Thomas Partey to put us 1-0 up, and then later on, Brentford equalized, and it was a good it was a good cross from that right back who came on as a substitute in the second half. And then, the header was won. It got put right back in the middle of the box. And then Wisa kind of swiveled around, scored the goal, made it 1-1. And for the rest of the game, I thought it was unfortunate. I'm not going to blame Arteta for this because that would be really harsh. To blame him for making all 5 substitutes, and then a player gets injured, and then we have to finish the game with 10 men because of that. I'm not going to blame him for that. That's just unlucky. That's just unfortunate. But I wanted to see us create a little bit more today. But as I said at the beginning of the video, the main thing was that we got out of that game with no players injured. I saw Partey went down. I hope that's not, serious, because we're going to need him on Wednesday to play in that midfield. He was so good on Tuesday in the first leg of that game against Real Madrid. But all eyes now are on Wednesday. We have to go through. We're 3-0 up. I think we're going to go through, but we can't underestimate the power of the Bernabeu. It's going to be a crazy atmosphere. Real Madrid are going to come out aggressive. I'm sure Ancelotti's going to put Valverde back in the midfield, maybe put Vasquez at right back. And, I think, as I said, I think we're going to go through, but it's not going to be easy. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose the game on Wednesday, but still go through. In fact, I think that's probably what's going to happen. I don't necessarily see us losing by more than 1 goal. We might lose by 2, which would be nerve-wracking as hell. But, as long as we go through, that's all that matters at this point, because the Champions League is all that we have to play for this season. It's unfortunate that our league form couldn't have been better this season. We've drawn 12 games, which isn't good enough, really. Today's performance wasn't really that good either. So anyway, that's all I have to say about this game. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.